Hello everybody, my name is Level 5 and welcome to Level 5, the channel where we talk about movies, TV shows, video games and comic books. I apologise about the fit, it is freezing in my office today. So, we went to go see the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Now, of course, this is being recorded during the Easter holidays, but is being uploaded later down the line in April, so by the time you're watching this, it's been a couple of weeks. But, yes, we did go see the Super Mario movie. It was myself, my fiancé, my son, and my son's mother tagged along, and I want to talk about it. Super Mario Galaxy. What can I say? Personally, I actually think it's a lot of fun. It's very colourful, it's very bright, it's very reminiscing of the first Mario movie. You know, a lot of bright colours, a lot of fun, eccentric Mario tropes. You know, they include things from the video games, or nods to the other video games that, you know, isn't the video game they're basing the storyline off. There's a lot more exploration in this movie because obviously they're not doing the origin of Mario and Luigi. There isn't like the human world-esque elements or anything like that from the first film. It's just straight to the point, which I really like. There's a lot of good action pieces in this film. Oh my god, like almost every major fight scene is entertaining to watch. There's so much action in this film. And I think that each one's unique and well crafted and well organized, and you know, do you choreograph animated movies? Is that the right word? Not too entirely sure. But yeah, it's a fun time. Honestly, this film is absolutely gorgeous. You know, the new characters look great. The returning characters look great. The fight scenes are fun. It's bright and colourful. However, there's one, I wouldn't say it's a major problem. Well, there is one hiccup I have, if you will. The pacing is a bit too quick. Literally, it's one scene after the other, one thing happening all the fucking time. And there's just not enough room to breathe. Sure, they're on a time crunch, I understand that. You know, they've got to fit a lot in within an hour and such, whatever. New villain, new characters, you know, new abilities, new power-ups, and it's just a case of everything happening a bit too fast. I don't feel like we really got to know the new characters. I don't feel like there's not enough explanation to the new characters. Sure, there's story tropes, and sure, there's a lot of story elements to the new characters, but not enough for me to want to see them more, you know, like Mario, Luigi, and Peach from the first movies. I do like the new characters. I think the new characters are a lot of fun. I think they work well in this animated little universe that they're building. I think that there is a lot of personality behind certain characters, adored certain characters that joined the roster. But I do feel like this whole movie was just kind of a bit rushed. You know, there's a lot of things that just happen, then not happen, and then things change, and you know, it's just, yeah, it just feels a bit too quick. But if you can get past the too quickiness, this film is a lot of fun. There's a few game references in this movie, the other Mario games, which if you're a big Mario fan or you have played other Mario games, then you might pick up on, like certain levels in Mario games and things, and there's also little nods to other things. Of course, I won't go into major spoilers for you, but I will say Illumina did obviously animate this movie, like, is it Illumination? Sorry, not Illumina, it's Illumination, isn't it? They animated Super Mario and Super Mario Galaxy. They also animated other movies as well, and I will say there's a little nods to not only other Nintendo characters, but also other Illumination characters. And I thought, you know, spotting them was very cool. Spotting all of them were very, very fun. When it comes to the Nintendo game characters, I was the only person out of us four who understood any of the references. It was very funny. But yeah, I think this film does good. I do hope they do more. They have a fun time. I adore the fact that they still, to this day, never explain the power-ups. They just use them. You know, they just use power-ups. I love that. I think that's great. If it needs an explanation, you know, that not everything needs time to explain it. Just here, have a power-up, have some fun with it. And also, Mario and Luigi aren't the only ones that uses power-ups, which is also really fucking cool. Love that. So yeah, I really enjoyed this film. Logan enjoyed this film a lot too. I think this is actually the first time Logan's able, like, actually sat down and watched an entire movie without fidgeting or without, like, you know, breaking contact from the screen or anything. Which is cool. He's getting older, so. But yeah, if you're a Mario fan, you're well, depends on how you see the whole adaptation side of thing. But if you enjoyed the first movie, I think you'll enjoy the second movie for sure. Personally, I definitely think that. I definitely did. I actually might say this one's better in some cases, especially the action. When it comes to the action, I think this film's better than the first one. I do think there were certain characters missing from this film, but I also, thinking about the new characters added to it, I do understand why certain characters from the first film weren't brought over. There's that to think about too. But yeah, I think that. Also, quickly, before I end this video, don't go and listen to reviews online, right, when it comes to certain websites and things, because Illumination don't get well reviewed. Anyway, because they do, like, Despicable Me and Minions and things. And just because, you know, certain websites are gonna automatically go, oh yeah, this is a terrible movie, by the way. Doesn't mean it is. Make your own opinion, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, do let me know if you guys saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Do let me know what you guys think. You know, my statement is, it's bright, it's colourful, it's fun, it's action-packed, there's a lot of good story tropes, the new characters are amazing, but it's just a bit too quick. You know, that's kind of like my non-spoiler review, quick statement, if you will. So do let me know if you guys agree with that, I'm very curious. With that being said, do let me know if you saw this in the cinema, or if you're going to wait for it to come out, etc, etc. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell so you guys don't miss another video from me. And of course, Roar of Passion, and I shall see you lovely, beautiful people in the next video.